Hey everyone, today we are going to be taking a look at my updated ZAW build. Of course, under the request of UAR in my Nikana Prime build video. So recently I've been having thoughts of making a melee build which is copyable for you guys. So you can essentially take this build, copy paste it onto other ZAW weapons or just any melee weapons that you want. And this build is essentially a viral plus heat build. So the point of this video is to take a look at this build I have just created and with one of my accidental ZAW creations. I'm trying to prove a point where even if your ZAW has the wrong combinations, slapping on the right build would still make it work just fine. So this is my Mewan ZAW build, otherwise known as the Ching Chong Ling Long. As usual, if you want to skip to the build, you can refer to the timestamps displayed on your screen right now. If I somehow forget to add it in, then you can check the description below. Anyway, let's jump right into it. The Ching Chong Ling Long ZAW is made out of the Mewan Strike, the Quaff Grip, and the Vigrate Jai Link. Some of you may see this ZAW as a total joke because it's definitely not up to meta. The ZAW combination here is not optimal for a lot of scenarios, and definitely when you take a look at the stats, 25% crit chance, 2x critical multiplier and 14% status chance, which is pretty low. If one of you guys plan to make a similar ZAW combination, then I advise you not to do it because this is definitely not optimal at all. You might want to invest in extra attack speed, higher critical chance, or maybe higher status if you want. But anyway, let's get into the build right now. Now this is a pretty generic melee 3.0 build where you have extra range, condition overload, blood rush and all, just trying to live up to the meta. But of course the change here is the 3 dual stat mods over here. Let me explain why. When you are running this build, which has viral and heat damage in it, one of the most important things here is to actually land 2 of these status types on an enemy, so it will do 2 things. First of all, heat damage will strip 50% of armor off from an enemy, and then secondly, viral damage would strip off 50% of health from an enemy. You see, the damage that comes from heat or viral doesn't really matter. The most important thing here is to have the status effects in play. When you have taken away 50% of the enemy's HP as well as their armor, you are going to deal with them super easily, which is why viral plus heat is an actual strat used by many players out there, and it is super effective when it comes to dealing with tough enemies. TLDR, you want to have 3 dual stat mods here is because you want to have this weapon to easily land these status types on the enemy. 40% status chance is pretty enough because considering the fact that Swooping Falcon has a lot of guaranteed procs in it, it's going to help you to proc even more status types on an enemy. And wow, that was a mouthful. Anyway, let's move on. Now for the other mods, you as a viewer watching this melee build video, you should know what these other mods do. Condition Overload increases 120% melee damage per status type afflicting the target. Primed Reach increases your attack range. Blood Rush basically works like the higher the combo counter, the higher critical chance it provides. Berserker increases attack speed whenever you land a critical hit, and Organ Shatter increases your critical multiplier. That's pretty much it. Now, depending on how you have modded your ZAW, whether you have used the Mewan Strike as a sword or a polearm, it totally depends. For the sake of this video, let me just explain about Swooping Falcon then Twirling Spire, which would be the 2 preferred stances if you are using the Mewan Strike as a sword or a polearm respectively. For Swooping Falcon, according to Warframe wiki, it is referenced as a fast-paced, proc-heavy stance for swords in PvE. The reason being, 4 of its combos actually have guaranteed procs in it. A lot of these combos are guaranteed to proc impact, but 2 of them can proc slash. But as you can see, the first combo itself is one of the most nicest looking ones because it has 300% damage multipliers and it's a lot. 3 strikes in Diving Kestrel, all of them can provide 300% damage multipliers. This tells you that you should just run up to an enemy, press E or whatever your melee button is and just don't press anything else. Let the sword do its work. Especially on the end of the combo, there is a knockdown effect, which helps you to get a finisher hit on an enemy and it can deal 1000% damage more. So that's pretty cool. And moving on to Twirling Spire, well, I think I have explained this in my previous Plague Repuff video. The combo that you should be using a lot more is Crestling Peak or Summit Plunge. because these two combos have a lot of damage multipliers in it and guaranteed procs as well. The best thing about Twirling Spire is that Summit Plunge is literally the easiest combo to execute. Just hold down your aim key and then hit your melee button, that's it. I don't really want to waste too much time here, so let's take a look at the demonstration. After all, it's proof that the build is actually working. As usual, level 150 heavy gunners and bombards in a single test and then copper stacks after. Let's get started. And that's pretty much it everyone. Thank you for watching. If you guys liked it, then be sure to leave a like, write a nice comment, and please consider subscribing. Also, if you want to support this channel, then be sure to check out my Patreon page in the link in the description below. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Goodbye.